Hi, my name is Jeff Stone. I'm doing my leisure experience on grilling. There are so many things that you can grill, whether it's donuts, fruit, delicious blueberry cobbler, or maybe, have you ever considered grilling a grilled cheese? Really, the possibilities are endless. Do those look good? Whoa, well, maybe not everything. Uh-oh.
What? What happened?
Gotta get my grill started. Okay, I better get started before my wife gets home. You know how she gets with dinner. I use charcoal and lighter fluid because it's the best. You can never use too much. I'm just kidding. Children, don't try this at home. And thus, we have fire. Let's get a closer look. As you can see, you don't need a lot. I'm gonna make an egg, one of my favorite foods. As you can see, the egg is now on, and it will slowly cook with the low temperature, making it super delicious. Oh wow, that's so much better from this angle. The light was just awful. While that's grilling, I figured we could talk about common tools of the trade of grilling. The first one that I probably use the most are the tongs. The second one that I probably use the second most is the spatula. As you can see, it has many different edges. There's a corrugated, there's the sharp end, there's even a saw side if you really got some tough meat. You know, you got the cheap meat in the dollar section. Sometimes you need that for... I usually try to avoid it, to be honest. I like good meat. The third one that I probably use the third most is the baster. It's got these nice rubber, we'll call them basting phalanges. So you got a nice one. This is called Next Grill. It's what I like to use actually for most of my stuff. It's really good for getting the stuff on your meat so you can get it nice and marinated, and then you put it in a little Ziploc bag or something so it marinates for a while. Now the fourth one that I don't have to use too frequently, because I usually do buy the nice meat, is the meat tenderizer. The meat tenderizer is nice. It's also really good if you have a young 6-year-old who, you know, maybe 7 now, who decided one day he was going to have fun with a meat tenderizer and beat the fridge door with it. So now I got little dimples as all these in my fridge door. Yeah, so it has a nice, you know, rough side and the smooth side where you can really beat the meat down and make it tender. And those are some of the more common tools. Not to mention, if you got a pan in the grill like I do with my egg, the oven mitt is a really important tool because you don't want to grab that hot pan and burn yourself. It's important to check your food while grilling, so let's do that. A lot of times I'll close the lid, but with an egg I don't want to because I want to watch it. So here, let's check it out. There it is. Ooh, that's getting there. If you like your eggs over medium, that's a good place to pull. Whoops, did I say over medium? I meant over easy. You see, there's no double takes when it comes to cooking. You either do it right or do it wrong. So I just had to leave it in there and explain my misspeak. Well, I think you'll have to excuse me while I serve my beautiful wife. Now let's talk safety. You see, it's really important to consider all things when grilling, whether it's with food safety or health safety, physical safety. You never want to bite into that molten cheese pizza that you grilled before it's cooled a little bit, because that can hurt bad, right? So we gotta use our heads when we're doing these kinds of things. One thing that's important, like you already saw, was my oven mitt, right? Keeping my hands from being burned. There are some other things like making sure that your food, the internal temperature, is cooked to 160 degrees. That keeps things from bacteria and stuff like that from making you really sick, right? If you ever had food poisoning, you know what I'm talking about. It's also important to consider the types of utensils that we use. You'll notice that I didn't say or point out that I used a bristle, right? A wire grill bristle brush. There's a reason. They're not safe. A lot of times you see people out there and they're just scrubbing their grill like crazy, getting all the old stuff off there. You're better off just letting the grill cook it off, heat it up, get rid of that bacteria. And actually, every year about 130 people are rushed to the hospital because they accidentally swallowed one of the metal bristles. Ouch! It's really important to know where the fire extinguisher is. Every home should have one. It should be in your kitchen somewhere near where you're cooking, just in case you get a grease fire or things like that. It's also good to know, especially when grilling, because you have a fire, know where that is and have quick access to it just in case it gets out of control. You just never know. Sometimes you're having fun, you're grilling, it's looking good, and all of a sudden, kablooey, it's out of control and now you're on fire. Talk about a bad grilling day for that one. Grilling is widely popular in the U.S. According to CNN, 75% of Americans own an outdoor grill. According to the U.S. Census, 79.1 million Americans have grilled in the last year. I know what you're thinking. 79.1 million, 75%. When do these people even do it? Well, the most popular holidays are July 4th, which is number one, where 87% of those 79.1 million turn that grill up. Other popular holidays are Memorial Day, Father's Day, and Labor Day. You will remember a few moments ago when we saw my grill. That is considered a kettle grill. Let's take another look. As you can see, there's the lid. It looks like a kettle, right? And on the bottom, let's angle that down. It's got a drip tray for the ash, right? This is the newest design or a newer model of Weber's kettle grill. The kettle grill dates all the way back to 1952, way before a lot of us in this class were born. Probably all of us. George Stephen Sr. of Weber Brothers Metalworks invented the first barbecue kettle grill. kettle grills are my favorite kind. Just the design and the style, whether you're putting charcoal and lighter fluid and those kinds of things, they just make really good flavor and it makes cooking just really enjoyable. While I do love to eat, the grilling portion is actually one of my favorite parts and one of my favorite leisure experiences or activities. To be honest, I really enjoy getting the grill started and getting the food on there and just kind of hearing and smelling and watching the cook food, and also I like fire, and so when you can see the fire in those coals, right, and it's just bristling and it's getting hot, and oh man, that is exciting. It's also an opportunity to be outside, right? Because I'm not going to grill inside, that would just be dangerous. So it gives me an opportunity to be outside, and honestly, I really like being outside, whether it's in the morning, in the day, evening, at night. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's hot or cold. I go outside in the rain, snow, being outside is a really, really enjoyable thing. It helps me relax, and then being able to grill while I'm outside, since that's where you do it, it just adds to that refreshing nature that leisure experiences often have. So the next time you're looking for something to do for leisure and for relaxation, try grilling. It'll serve more than one purpose, right? It'll allow you to get some nutrition, and you can always make it healthy with vegetables and fruit and that kind of thing. But it'll also serve as that relaxation thing that leisure often provides, that it provides for me. And for, as a parent, sometimes it's nice to get outside on the deck when the kids are going crazy in the house. I'm sure that's something that someday many of you will come to recognize. This has been an interesting and hopefully enjoyable experience. Video sensation presentation. It is my desire that you have enjoyed this presentation on the leisure benefits of grilling. I hope you've got something out of it. I pray you've enjoyed it. I believe in the future you will consider grilling. Once again, it has been my privilege, my honor, to present this to you. I'm Jeff Stone in Grillin' for Leisure with Jeff Stone.